Let's see who we get in here. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana of Ayana enters the chat. I react to skits and real life. And I'm gonna talk about obsession today. Because I think many of us have been affected by obsession. And we're seeing obsession play out in a couple of ways, in a few ways actually in the Country Wayne skits. And so I want to talk about that today. So I'm gonna wait until a few more people get on the front porch here, and then we're gonna start our conversation um about this here, because I think it's definitely something that we need to talk about for real, because it's a real thing. Hi, Carol Smith. How are you? How you doing, girlfriend? Um, I was just introing myself, and I don't know if you heard, but I said that we are going to talk about obsession today, and we're seeing it played out in a few ways, in some of the skits, and I just wanted to I wanted to come and talk about it. That's what I wanted to do. What's up, Eric Kelly? What up, though? So our topic is gonna be obsession. Um thank you so much, Kanisha. Thank you so much. This hairstyle is courtesy of Simmons Beauty and Barber in Hapeville, Georgia. That's Hapeville, Georgia. Simmons Beauty and Barber. If you want to check them out, go to Simmons, Simmons, Beauty and Barber.com. So let me just go ahead and put their website in here. Simmons. You're gonna hear a lot about them over the next couple of weeks, because they are one of my new content partners, my content sponsor. Isn't that great? Thank you so much, Carlo Oshiato. Um, and yeah, so they are a partner of this channel now, and we'll be doing some advertising on here. So thank you so much, Sherry. So y'all check them out, simmonsbeautyandbarber.com. That's also the handle on Instagram. It's at Simmons Beauty and Barber. So, oh, thank you, Lady D. I appreciate it. Check them out. What's up, Jachad Harry? I think I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I apologize. You know what? I'm gonna put you right on out. I'm gonna put you right on out. We ain't playing like that over here. Uh, there we go. Made that quick and easy. Thank you so much. I know they do. I think this is worse than Jennifer Holiday. You're gonna love me by Jennifer. I think this is ridiculous. So, as we get into this, I want to play. Remove it and add it back. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of buffoonery, but it's something that I think. Thank you, J Dub. Thank you all. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, y'all, I had to do something. Can't be on here and not doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to come on, and I want to talk about obsession because I just watched and reacted to the skit of Bethany in Miami going around talking to complete strangers, asking them if they've seen her husband. She looks real crazy. Yes. You know what? Single white female is a good example. Um yeah, it's ludicrous. So I want to start though with another form of obsession. And we're gonna start with, and I know we hate watching them. Hey Panette, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I put our sponsor in their link in the chat at Simmons Beauty and Barber. They're a new content sponsor. They are located in Hateville, Georgia, here in Metro Atlanta. And Tomika and Robert are a husband and wife team. They have their own salon and they do an amazing job for their clients. So, but I want to get into what's going on with this word obsession. I'm going to look up a definition for obsession so we can. I know what it means, but sometimes obsession is a state of being. It's the state of being obsessed with someone. Merriam-Webster defines obsession as a noun. Their noun definition of obsession is a persistent, disturbing preoccupation with an often unreasonable idea or feeling. And unreasonable. Hey, Lisa Mitchell. Hey, Tania. It's also something that causes obsession. Okay. So Bethany, for example, is walking around acting obsessionally or obsessional. And Bethany is obsessional, an adjective. And obsessionally, she's acting obsessionally, which is an adverb. So it modifies a verb. It's kind of disturbing because I was trying to laugh and really get my laugh on that last skit with Bethany, but I really couldn't. And then I was like, let me go back and look at that, trying to, setting up for this impromptu live. And I was like, you know what? Let me go back. But when I went back to go back to it, I saw the skit of, hey, Sharon Hostin, Tania, and Kara Odom. I saw the skit of Hope and Faith. And I know they had planned to do something like this, but I want to just talk about obsession, and I want to start with them, okay? Because I think Bethany is an example of them in their obsession. And I know they're hard to watch, but y'all just trust the process with me right now and go there with me, okay? So I know we don't watch this. I've just kind of been looking at it from the headlines of the videos, but we're getting ready to see it play out in a big way with them. Hope and Faith are very obsessed with Brooke. And now they are obsessed with Destiny. Okay. Some of that likely is because of Bethany. Bullies recognize bullies, but at the same time, Bethany herself is a bully. But they are jealous of these girls. They are terribly obsessed with them. Terribly obsessed. And it's kind of weird. I gotta say, for me, it's kind of weird. So I wanted us to just talk about it while we got a few minutes. So I want y'all to watch this skit with me. I'm not gonna do like a real reaction because I don't really react to these girls because they get on my nerves. But I was monitoring it because I figured it was gonna tie into the Bethany and Larry story in some way, and now we're starting to see it play out. So let's get into the video. Think about the definition of obsession.
I'm about to film the video.
Where your camera at?
Yeah, I got my phone.
Bro, we is not paying you $30 to film on your phone.
You already said the $30. We're gonna get you straight.
It's not that deep.
It is that deep. It actually is that deep. Mom, we finna go.
We got the speaker, we got the phone. Let's go.
Who's that at my door?
The neighborhood YN is DJ.
Where y'all going?
We finna just like be outside, go around the neighborhood or whatever.
All right. Have fun and be safe.
You be safe.
All right, bye.
Okay, so I'm thinking we do a scene here at the complex and then we go to their house. Cause ain't nobody there. So.
I was just trying to record at the house.
Yeah. They're in Puerto Rico. They're not gonna know. Right. Like that's the point. Like, oh, diss track. Like, come outside. You didn't know what our song was.
I'm with it.
Let's just go. go, bro. Like he acting like he our number one fan or something. Okay, let's go, y'all. Okay, let's hurry up and shoot the scene so we can go over to the house.
Let's go. We're on y'all.
Keisha, yes, she definitely is. They moved to a bigger apartment, but then all hell broke loose. Yes, Lady D, I clearly hold on, I clearly agree. They're obsessed with Brooke and Destiny. These young ladies are on vacationing in PR and hope and faith and right. Yep. That's it. Keeping the lights on. Thank you, Keisha.
You just play it. Just play it. Just play it. Okay.
Rick and Destiny, y'all think y'all funny because you jumpy? You cannot let that slide. What are you talking about? Overly.
Hey, yo, come outside though. Hey, yo, mama, wait. Hey, yo, mama, got here on Destiny.
Yeah, come outside. Brother made me mad.
Yup.
Destiny made me mad again. Okay. These girls be thinking we cool. Yo, mom be making my food. You heard I'm talking about who? Oh yeah, I'm talking about you. Get ready, come get your get back. Just really on my
You
back.
did not do that. We write our own lyrics, okay?
Right.
Like,
Okay, so let's see how far they take it. Now they are about to trespass on someone else's property. They do, Michelle Morris. They at like 12 years old, and the mama ain't about nothing. I'm just gonna go and say it like it is. They mama ain't about nothing. She ain't worth a piece of dog crap on your shoe. I'm just gonna say it like I think it. They work my nerves. Ain't applied for not now job, ain't tried to help their mom out of there. They 18 years old. Thank you so much, Deborah.
you did not eat that. Can y'all please stop acting shy? It's not like no one here anyway. There's no cars in the driveway. They're in Puerto Rico. You're right.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Do y'all know our song?
Yes.
Okay, so stop acting shy. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, Keisha.
Rick and Destiny, y'all think y'all funny because you jumpy? You cannot let that slide. What are you talking about? Overly.
And y'all still won't come outside though. Rick, hey, yo, my boy. Hey, yo, mama, the hero, Destiny.
Hannah King, we're not watching it for enjoyment per se. We're watching it as we're discussing the term obsession. So this video is about this live. We're going to talk about obsession and when it goes off the rail. And this is an example. I want to show there's a lot of obsession attached to the Williams household, and I want to share it.
Brother made me mad. Destiny made me mad again. Okay. These girls be thinking we cool. Yo, mom be making my food. You heard I'm talking about who? Oh yeah, I'm talking about you. Get ready, come get your get back.
Okay.
Just really on my
Oh,
back.
that's right. Go get that. Whatever you want, I'm with that. I'm cold without no rust. I shine without no blood. Last night you hit the drive. Your mom forgot my socks. Okay.
What's going on here?
Who are you?
So they thought they were going to do it and not get caught. But
HOA, the president of the home.
Mr. HOA president has seen it. Now he's going to confront Larry, thinking that Larry and Bethany co-signed these kids to be here. And because they're not just in the street, they on their property. This is obsession gone too far, because now that music video can be used as evidence of them bullying, continuing to bully and go after Destiny and Brooke. And it's a lie. Destiny did not jump them. She defended herself. And Destiny and Brooke did not jump Hope. Hope tried to bully Destiny and Brooke. Destiny jumped Hope and beat her down. Think about the lie that's being told. Think about Lynette and Bethany. Bethany claims that Lynette just put her hands on her without any type of aggravation. Right. They should be able to see. They got cameras, so they should be able to put cameras up when Brooke snuck out. So they should be able to see. Why is there a need for these two characters to be played like this? Where are the lessons for them? And when do they start to mature and grow up? But more importantly, why are they so obsessed? This is obsession. There's no other way to say it. They keep bullying these girls and it's not working, or trying to bully Brooke, it's not working. They are jealous now that they have gone to Puerto Rico. They have been able to take a vacation in the midst of their mom's car being repoed, their lights getting cut off, them almost losing their home, their daddy locked up in jail. But Brooke's father was able to take her and Destiny to celebrate Destiny Sweet 16. They should know that Destiny will file for trespassing on every single person out there. Yeah, just wait. It is very pathetic. Very pathetic. But this is what obsession looks like. Look, remember the definition I told y'all. Obsession, a noun, a persistent, disturbing preoccupation with an often unreasonable idea or feeling. But in this case, they are obsessed with the person. They're obsessed with two people, Brooke, then Destiny, which motivates them to do something obsessional, to do something that causes them to act out of lack of reason. That creative energy could have been used for something else. Hey, Stacey Richard. He should definitely take charge of this situation. Because they're not supposed to be in his neighborhood. They're not supposed to be in his neighborhood. They shouldn't even be here. Thank you, Debbie. Maybe that's what it's going to take for them to get locked up. Yep, this is likely how he going to find out she wasn't home. There's no reason or no purpose. So why do we even have these skits? Now, I can make a reason and purpose out of it. I can talk about, thank you so much. Why portray these young ladies this way? Why do this? Bethany grown. Thank you, Helene. But why do this? They seem like the exact backstory to Bethany. Hey, Miss Yolanda. Thank you. I wish someone could have called Larry too and told him what was going on. When they said when I saw the skit Tyler, they had gotten caught, I was hoping it was going to be Larry catching them. No, she will not be bullied by anybody. Because they want to do it in front of her house. I think they're doxing her. I think this is a way of them doxing Brooke. Because they had to go do it in front of her house. Oh, we was in your house recording a video while you gone. And now you finna cut up. Thank you, Deborah. So, obsession will cause you to act unreasonably. It will cause you to act out of a lack of common sense. These girls ain't got no common sense. And the kids with them ain't got no common sense. It is a school day, but they're out of school. So they likely filmed this as they was getting out of school. This is ridiculous. Doxing is when people put your personal info out on social media, where you live, what your schedule is, your phone number, if they have your social, your driver's license number. That's what doxing someone is. And it is done by someone else. So they trying to go viral off of the back of Brooke and Destiny. They're not on spring break. There's an ELBC day for a lot of the schools. Spring break in Atlanta don't start until April. So they're not on spring break. Thank you, Carol Smith. I'm gonna read this out loud. I'm gonna start taking my flowers. Y'all be giving them to me. Ayana, this is what Carol Odom said. Ayana, you're so very right. You are the best reviewer. Well, thank you so much. I don't know if I'm the best, but I try to be. The way you explain include your audience. Thank you. What type of ring camera? It should have sent a text to both Larry and Bethany. It should have, but I don't even know if they pay attention to it. Yeah, these kids are sick. These are the kind of kids that are off their mama. Now, let me tell you something. There were some twins. I think they're still locked up. There's some twins out of Atlanta. I think they were out of Rockdale County. They, twin girls, they murked their mother. They murked their mother. They unalived their mother. They're in prison right now for it. Brutally. I think they did not a Fatal Attraction, but they did another series, like one of those detective series on it. She is. She's dumb as a box of rocks. Thank you so much, Chris Sims. Chris Sims coming with the research. My boy, I appreciate you. Research. Teen obsession often involves intense, temporary passions for hobbies, friends, or appearance, driven by hormonal change in identity development. And these girls don't have no kind of identity. I was looking for him in the crowd, but no, he's not in the crowd. But I feel like he may have known. I have to go back and look at some skits, previous skits. I feel like Isaiah may have known about it and didn't tell Brooke, which is another reason why, if he did, she need to leave him alone. You remember that case, Nikki? And then they look just like their mama. How you look at yourself every day? Look at your twin. Y'all looking at each other and see your mama, who you did that to. She does support their nonsense. Let me see. Teen obsessions become concerning if they severely hinder daily life, sleep, or social interactions, potentially indicating anxiety, depression, or OCD. I remember the twins that marked their mom. That's what I'm saying. It's like they don't know what to do with it because they've never had any real outlets for it. They mama co-signed all their stuff, and now here they are infringing upon other people, and that like it's okay. Do we even still have Job Corps since what you got took office? I don't know if we even still got, because I know they at some point they lost funding. I want to say a judge gave it back. Thank you, Deborah Edwards. Definitely like, share, and hit the heart button. They need to show us something more positive. This is the second time they are trying to bully Brooke online, and Isaiah don't have his phone. He's still on punishment. Good. I'm glad he ain't there. I'm glad he on punishment. So here's the thing. Now, could this be considered a form of cyberbullying? Because they are 18 now. And you know what? That's a crime. That's a whole crime. Keisha says that 128 on a porch. 24, please, likes, y'all, please hit the like button, please. Take a moment. It's free. It's a free way to support the channel. We appreciate you. I hate for Bethany to be right, but she definitely is right about them. They rather be cut the fool. They could be talented, but they rather do this. You can't write about something else. I hope they get in trouble for this too. And I hope they release y'all want them to get rid of Bethany and release us from Bethany? At least Bethany grown. I need them to get rid of these kids. I don't care to watch them at all. Some people may, but I just don't care. If this is all they got to offer from them, and when they talk, they don't make sense. They just say crazy stuff for no reason. Michelle Luke says, are they 18? They could go to jail for all the stuff they're doing right now. Is there trespassing, cyber stalking, and bullying? And this is a 16-year-old that they are going after. Yep. And she right at the age of consent. But yep. I think that's just for the S word for X. Can't say the word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, she is a minor. And they are now 18. They just wasting time. They ain't doing nothing to contribute to society. Their identity is based on entitlement and superiority. Just like Bethany, if you didn't know they were black, you would think that, yeah. I agree, Carrie. You would think they were white if you didn't know they were black. Yep. Yes, it can be cyberbullying because they are putting it out live. Yep. And look, guess who's gonna be complicit? They mama. It's gonna be considered cyberbullying because they actually went to those girls' homes. Now they have a group. You have a group of people that have gone to those girls' home, whether they knew they were home or not. They don't know when they're coming back. They could have already been back. But they have gone to those girls' home on their property, and a gang of them, because that's how they're going to describe it, a gang of kids have been out here shooting a video in front of their house. So now they're also putting their personal location out. They're exposing a 16-year-old. Yes, LaShawn, this is a very dangerous storyline. That is trespassing as well. Thank you. So job code was reinstated. Thank you, Chris. And laugh at anything that don't even be funny. I vote to get rid of them. They don't, when they talk, they don't make sense. They do stupid stuff. Like the bullying thing been going on for at least a year and a half. It done got old. Give them another storyline. Grow these girls up. I guess they must be finna find out because they don't F8. And here's how it ties back in the storyline with Bethany and Larry. Bethany's supposed to be home. But where's Bethany? In Miami, running around looking for other folks, which I'm getting ready to take us over there to her in a minute. She's supposed to be there. Hey, Looney. I think he probably will call the police if they don't leave, and they sound like they won't leave because they feel like, well, this ain't your house. You can't say that. They're not even supposed to be in that neighborhood. One thing I know, if Destiny was home, her and Brooke could walk them up all up and down the street because they came out exactly. It seemed like they don't believe in consequences at all. I'm gonna need something better than this. Oh, you good, girlfriend. I understand. Broke your heart. It would have broke my heart too, honey. I get they believe in money, but I don't see how this storyline. Well, it may be. Maybe somebody like it. They like it. I love it. I'm not gonna critique that, but I just do feel like this is. It's time for them to have a new storyline and to mature. Even all the stuff they're going through with, they still acting like this. So they are demonstrating youth/teen obsession. Now let's go over into somebody grown that's obsessed. I believe so. I believe he gonna do some things with regard to that. Now let's look at this nut job right here. I don't even feel sorry for her. I think Georgia, hold on. I think in the state of Georgia, the mother can face consequences because she gave them the money. That she funded this little project. So maybe the lesson is, folk don't believe fat meat greasy. Well, whoop, there it is. Here you go. It's just another way for him to know she went to Miami. Yep. I agree, Keisha. They won't get charged on, so both of them are 18. They're 18, but they still in school. And Georgia can be a little funny. Georgia can be a little iffy. I'm gonna be honest. They can be a little iffy. I don't think it's entitlement with these girls. It is what you said, immaturity, and add low self-esteem and low self-worth. Yeah, definitely. And also, they obsessed with these girls. Yep, she barely has a car and lights, and she funding videos. Now let's look at our other little nut job. Our little poor Tink Tink. Yes. W. Houston said, if a group of teen boys would come to door for my daughter, there is no way in heck I would let them go out that door. Mama should be held accountable. They still live under her roof. They still in high school. These people clearly on vacation. Why is she stopping these people? Asking these people. Well, husband at. Lisa, you funny. Lisa said Bethany is in mind putting in her 10,000 steps looking for Larry. Deshaun says, I'm super excited. My college semester is almost over. In May coming up, my next step is graduation. Let's go. And I'm also working, so I'm making big things happen. There you go, Deshaun. There you go. Congratulations. You almost there. Just keep pushing. Keep on pushing. You almost there. Rashonda P., welcome to the front porch. Hello, all. The sad part is at least of the twins in their real life have a real career in dental care. They need a new storyline to grow these girls up and start portraying them in a better light. Yes, they definitely need to do that. They definitely need to do that. They need to grow them up. So they have a real career in dental care. Okay. Yes, Bethany is losing her mind. She know they not missing. She already talked to Brooke. Brooke already done told her they not missing. They fine. They sitting, wherever they at, they chilling. And she not supposed to know where they at. So why is she looking so hard? Again, going back to that definition of obsession, a persistent, disturbing preoccupation with an often unreasonable idea or feeling. She refuses to accept her family don't want to mess with her. And the thing that causes her and causes an obsession is Larry. More important, her inability to control Larry and Brooke. She's a nut job. And we ain't lying. Yes, but you know what? Bethany is going to try to use, to your point, Chris Sims, Bethany is going to try to use the fact they went to PR and they mistreated her as an excuse for her going to Miami when she shouldn't have gone to Miami anyway, because she has proven them right. Even though they told her to stay home, the reason they went to Puerto Rico is so that they could ensure Destiny had a good time, because they knew Bethany was going to hop up behind on a plane and come to Miami, even though she was supposed to be staying home, because she's forced her way into stuff before. She has no self-control. She want to control everybody else, but she ain't got no self-control. None whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Nunca. Oh, you're very welcome, Deshaun Howard. Yep. He is. Yep. Bethany is in. Look out. Just crazy. told her no, Larry. Even when she was I'm gonna show y'all the restaurant when she asked this girl this dumb behind question. Oh, they gonna get there before Bethany because Eric Kelly. They gonna get there before Bethany because they were already getting on their flight to go home. Bethany had 2 hours. But her flight, because she took a nap. At the end of this video, you're gonna see she take a nap and set her alarm for 2 hours. Because that's when she got ahead to the airport. We got a first time on the front porch in the chat. Candace Woods, welcome to the front porch. All the way from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Join the conversation. Join the conversation. Yes, Sherry Kenny. She looked crazy. Looking real crazy.
My marito, my husband. So you have not seen him? Okay. We're just gonna see.
Thank you, Looney. Because she does not like being told no, Eric Kelly. She did not stay home and wait for Larry and them because she don't like being told no. Even in her dream sequence, Larry told her, you finna go. Get your stuff, you're going home. And she said, I don't want to go home. I want to wait. You said you were going to stay in a different hotel. Why you there? And why, if they done told you they don't want you around, Destiny done told you she don't want you around for a party, she want to have a good time. So why are you going, what you going to do, go there and force them to let you spend time with them? Make that make sense. Keisha, you funny. But yeah, girl, I'd do the same thing. I would do the same thing, Keisha.
Yes, for 2 hours. Okay.
She knew they would come back home today. She knew they had to come back home today. She couldn't have waited a day, a freaking day. Yes, you're absolutely right. She's not approaching no black women. Because, yes, girl, what? Hey, Pam Treadway, thank you. That's what I was hoping. Maybe she's going to sleep through her alarm. That's what I think. Yes, definitely hit that like button. She doesn't look like, let me see. She doesn't look like a wife looking for a felon. She looks like a bounty hunter looking for escaped prisoners. Yes, that's exactly what she looks like. That's exactly what she looks like. Psychosis and obsession is dangerous. Hey, Catherine Carr. Yvette, hey there. She gonna miss her flight. Yep, she's moving around Miami in the height of panic inside her own mind. Again, let's go back to the definition of persistent, disturbing preoccupation with an often unreasonable idea or feeling. Also, Luna says, also, just so y'all know, Bethany had to use her dad's money to fund her little stalking excursion. Yes, she did. And he gonna be pissed when he find out. He gonna be pissed. Because see, if her friend knows how to contact her family, and if her friend is any kind of friend, she likely will call the mama or the daddy and say, hey, just want to let y'all know Bethany is here. I'm really concerned about Bethany because she's here in Miami and she's looking for Larry and she can't find him. And she, she used the business account and all that. She's not thinking straight at all. That's what a real friend would do. Well, that's what she said she's going to do. She's going to say she went there on business. She's going to try to find a way to define, to make it about business. But she ain't went nowhere and did nothing. There ain't no proof of her going nowhere, looking for no building or none of that. Now, I said it in my video too. She need to wash. She had them clothes on from her flight all day. She didn't go. She if her daddy don't find out, who else might find out? Who else may see a charge on the business credit card? Who else may find out? Greg. And once again, there's more reason for Greg to say something needs to be done about her. What up, Willie Walker? She about to be in a world of hurt. And guess who she gonna blame? Her mama. Obsession removes logic. There's the word right there. Fraud. LaShawn, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Using her daddy money proves she's not the one with money. Larry is. The only thing is, if she does have money, it must be in that joint account, and she don't want to mess with the joint account because she don't want Larry to know that she in Miami. She trying to surprise him. She trying to catch him in something. Yep, y'all got it. Greg. Greg is the one that checks the financial reports. Yep, her mama knows. And if her mama is probably at home stressing, knowing that Bethany went to Miami, she probably stressing and telling the daddy. And if Greg is somewhere doing receipts, mid-month receipts, Chris Sims says all hell's about to break loose. Her dad, after hearing it all, has to make her get help. She involved mom. Her brother will push for psychological help. Yep. He ain't just going to push for that. He going to push for her to be removed from the business. Hey, Regina Mokes. Greg will throw one holy fit when he finds out she used from the business to go there. Yep. Because there was no business reason for her to go. She going to say her mama told her she going to do her mama just like she did in time. She going to throw her under the bus. That's it, Looney. She don't have the money. She trying to act like she do. She try to say she paid the bills. She don't. She may physically pay the bills, but the money to pay the bills is Larry money. Penny, I wouldn't want to live like this either. I would not want to live like this. I would not. I would not. It makes no sense. Her obsession has her walking around Miami like a lost puppy looking for folks who don't even want to be bothered with her. Watch her at the beginning of this sequence right here. Watch what she does.
Hey there. Table for one, please. Do you remember me? My husband and I, we used to come here all the time. Sorry.
I'm going to let y'all hear that again. Like, really listen at this stuff. It sounds stupid.
Remember me? My husband and I, we used to come here all the time.
What's all the time, y'all? Because if it's been a minute since you've been there, we used to come here all the time. Look at this person. How does this person look to you? And I know black don't crack, but come on.
Sorry, so many people just come here. Oh. Okay, well, I guess just the table for one then.
Well, this girl just said
here all the time. Sorry, so many people just come here.
Sorry, so many people come here. This is a freaking tourist town. This ain't no small town with no bed and breakfast. So, when? What's up?
I just came here to look at you because your hair eating.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank
I told
you.
my friends that you dyed your hair pink.
It is pink, ain't it? Oh, you just want to watch me? You can watch me. You want to come sit with me? Okay. My daughter is joining me. But this girl right here, like she might be 30, if that. So when was all the time? I don't even think this girl 30. There's a lot of people come here. All the time. Where all the time come from? Hey, sorry. I can't say your name. I'm sorry. It ain't coming out my mouth right now. And I know what it is, but it ain't coming out my mouth. My little mini-me came in here on me. Bethany and them just got married before the Rona. Married 7 years. It's 2026. That's it. We know they didn't go in 2024. We know they didn't go nowhere in 2025. Not in the skit world. So when did they go? It's 2026. Did they first time going? That's at least 3 years. 2 years and some months. So when did they go? Thank you, Keisha. Just because she married to a black man don't mean people will remember her. Now, look at this.
Okay, well, I guess just the table for one then. Well,
you keep asking people. Yeah. That's it, Pam. Still ain't people to remember her. Couldn't go in 2021. So what's all the time? We was in a whole pandemic and stuff was shut down. I know, right? The whole state of Georgia. Sarah says if she had the money, she would have used her personal account instead of a business account. She stated they have a joint account and each have their own personal account, right? And she ain't had the money. She ain't have it. You are absolutely right. Kish the say, man, this lady's imagining her and Larry on a trip, not Brooke, not Destiny. It's even in the background. Her day. Exactly. That's what I called out in my reaction. You don't see Brooke nowhere. This woman is obsessed with Larry. D. Brown says everyone should be cautious around Bethany. She definitely seems to have had a mental breakdown. Who goes around showing pictures of a family like they're missing criminals? She ain't showing nobody but Larry, though, y'all. She's only showing them pictures of Larry. Only showing pictures of Larry. She keeps going around asking people, you remember me. She knows nobody doesn't remember her. Laugh out loud. She keep doing it. Like, who remember you? She is showing the first stage of yes, she been showing it. Yeah, that's what she trying to do. Well, she done lost him because she done lost him. Chris Sims says the Williams household will never be the same because the HOA president is going to be ready to get them out. Bethany will be backed up in a corner like the rat she is. PR in Miami pics and videos. Yep. She is going to be she's going to be hurt. She's going to be hurt because they not only didn't want her, they not only didn't want her to go, they clearly didn't want her around. They did not. Do you all know the mental and the emotional ramifications of your family not wanting you around so much and so bad that they tell you they're going one place and they go a whole nother place and don't tell you where they at? Yep, they setting them up to be robbed. She gonna lose her mind. she gonna lose her mind. I need you are right to wait till her dad and Greg find out. I need the whole story to be told. The whole story. I think her next move, well, she gotta leave now. But I was thinking that her next move was gonna be she was gonna go to the police and file a missing persons report. It's giving Misery the movie too. Truth be told, this is some scary ish. That's exactly right. Yes, she going around, Lisa, girl. Yes, she going around asking people have they seen Larry, like she works for ICE. Yes, that part. Tammy King, yes. If I was Larry, I would sleep with one eye open. I'd sleep in Jaden's room with the doors locked. She is a way too obsessed, like fatal attraction. What he needs to do is pack her bags and put her butt out. She needs to go. She ain't asked about the silk grandbaby because she ain't studying that baby. She wasn't never studying that baby. She just want see, y'all thought it was just about keeping Larry from Lynette. It's not about whether Larry want Lynette or not. In the case of Lynette, her wanting to keep Larry from Lynette was all about trying to keep control of Larry's mind. In the case of Shara, it's about trying to keep control of Larry's mind and trying to keep control of Larry's heart. Larry's heart, the biggest chunk of Larry's heart is his daughter. Brooke will always be a connection for him to Shara. Now that Shara has made her way into Skit land, and now Shara, let's just keep it a buck. Shara has made her way back into Larry's heart, whether he wants to accept it or not. He was up this morning apologizing to this woman because he asked her for a piece last night. But in the airport, with his whole chest, when Shara asked him, was he gonna tell Bethany they was in PR? He was like, no. He is willing to let this woman think whatever the heck she want to think. He feel like telling her nothing. He over it, but is he gonna be man enough to make a move and cut her loose? If I was Bethany, I would file for divorce. But she ain't gonna do that because she obsessed. She don't want to lose. She's another version of an Anthony. She's a narcissist. That's why Anthony running around here now looking crazy, telling Wayne and everybody else who will listen and trying to get sympathy for them that Amber is leaving him and want a divorce. Let me check out some of y'all comments real quick. Somebody said, no, he don't love her. Shireen said, talking about I see red. It's about keeping the control of Larry and keeping him torn away from his family. Yep. And yeah, Looney, he want that old thing back. We're going to go look at that because we didn't have a chance to look at that together this morning. Something had to happen. You know what? That's an interesting question. I'm wondering if the twins are sexually ambivalent. Why do they have such a strange obsession with Brooke and Destiny? They seemed obsessed like a boy would. Let me tell you something. I don't think I think Faith's obsession comes because Hope sold her that lie that Destiny jumped on her. But the one that had the issue with her was Hope. Hope is the one that's obsessed with Brooke. No, Looney, he don't love her. Somebody said something about Lorena Bobbitt. Larry got with her with that rock all night long. Got her with that rock all night long, and she going to turn into Lorena Bobbitt. Yep. She love to say that. She says, "I'm married to a black man. Just saying, my boyfriend is black. My best friend Bethany is not only mental, she is dangerous." Twyla says, "I can't wait until her mother and father has to take accountability for their part in all of this because I believe the backstory will reveal a lot to us." Yes. Deshaun says, "Larry, it's time for you to man up and put this woman out of your house and do us all a favor and stop protecting her. Let her learn the hard way." Deborah, I just couldn't be this kind of person either. Tania Dolphy says, "Have Anthony and Bertha hook up. That would be a hot mess." Luna says her dad don't seem like the type to fund her lifestyle. If she loses Larry, she's gonna end up in Char's old apartment, probably, and jumpy and scared and like twitching and stuff, worrying about something being on or somebody being after. It's Bethany's entitled attitude that gets me. She feels entitled in everything she does. Yep, and her entitlement and obsession is why she down here looking stupid now. Yep, with Kyle on his heel, when all they got to do is consider somebody else. That's what I was hoping he already filed too. He should have filed after Montana and Colin Brooke out her name. He definitely should have done it, but you know, Larry a little slow. You got yourself and your man trying to look at you and waving at you. Thank you, Looney. I mean, Keisha, thank you so much. I appreciate you. They waving at her fake memories are looking at her, waving at her. This chick done lost her marbles. They spattered all over the floor. She done went absolutely insane. I need them to get a divorce, Cameron. I need them to get a divorce. Michael Boston has a question on the floor. We got a couple of questions on the floor. Hold on, let me catch them. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, Michael Boston. Miss Indies, what's the backstory on Larry and Bethany? What made him fall for her? She seems like she's been trouble since she was a kid. Larry has told a story. He told a story to his friend that the reason why and he also told his sister the same thing. Bethany was there for him when nobody else was there for him. When he was going through a really dark time, Bethany was there when nobody else was there for him. Okay. And he say it, but don't say it. He pretty much trauma bonded to Bethany. That's what made him fall for her. He was hurt over Shar and the breakup of his marriage. And truth be told, after we learned this about him in Montana, about him cheating on Lynette when they was in the military, it wouldn't surprise me if there was some of that going on too. But Shar is the one that's taking all the fault for a lot of stuff. Michael Boston says, good afternoon. Question: if she loves Brooke, why wasn't Brooke in her dream when she was in the restaurant eating? because she don't love Brooke. I think they're gonna have to divorce him. I think she either gonna go somewhere and go to filming a show, and they getting us prepared for her to not be here. They're trying to see if these characters can handle a skit, handle content, and keep the ball rolling without her there. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it's giving. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure, but that's what it's giving to me. Maybe Larry is going to talk to her friend, and she's going to give Larry her old boyfriend number, and he's going to tell Larry everything. That would be good. That's a nice theory. Cause Larry ain't studying nothing about JT. When she came and told Jesse JT's back, Jesse's like, "Who's Jesse? Who's JT?" However she said, but he was like, "Who's that?" He didn't care at all. He was like, "Oh, I ain't." She said, You're not worried." He's like, I ain't worried about that. He ain't got no money." Chris says, "I was disappointed when he told Shar he wouldn't say nothing. I would have kept mocking and spitting that woo. Baby, I'll tell her anything you want me to tell her. What you want me to say?" Luna, you might want to put up your disclaimer, girl. She was a rebound. Yes, Looney, thank you so much. She was a rebound. She definitely was a rebound. What if Shar is waiting for him to make a definitive move? He failed that test at the airport. I don't know that she's testing. I don't know if she's testing him like that. I think Shar is the kind of person that would, when he really like just go straight in and say, "Look, now he said he wanted day in Puerto Rico. Let me see how you gonna act when we get back to Atlanta. When we get back to Atlanta, if you're the same old Larry, that's one thing. But if you're still trying to get at me while we in Atlanta, okay, you got to make a decision, dude. What is it that you want? Because you can't have me and you can't have me and her at the same time. Figure it out. Once you work that out and you get some help for this traumatic relationship you've been in, then we can talk about us possibly. But until then, I'm gonna keep living my life." Yes, Keisha, he did. He has not healed from Shar, and he told her that as well. You are correct. Willie Walker says, "I went to job corps by choice in the late 80s, but the judge sent a lot of at-risk. Well, somebody need to send them somewhere." That's it. She only deal with them to keep him at bay. Tania says, "As long as Bethany doesn't like her own company, she can't ever live alone." Somebody said, I forget which one said I forget which one said it, but somebody said she don't like herself, so that's why she don't like being with herself. Return of the macking, spitting woo, not mocking. How you funny? I know, right? I did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you're 18, get your young so-and-so out. This for grown folks. When Larry and Shar was dancing and she backed it up on him, his face displayed a smile of a man who has been missing a real good. Yep. Sure did. Y'all want to watch that skit? We'll go look at that one. Oh, she don't even want Brooke. She just wants Brooke because Brooke helps her with Larry. Brooke is her connection to Larry. That's how she keeps him on a rope. But Brooke ain't studying her no more. Okay, y'all say that Larry failed a test at the airport. Shar was testing him. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Patsy Cline crazy. Crazy to think that Patsy Cline crazy song, wasn't that in that movie on Where the Boys Are? Yeah, he did. I think he gonna start correcting her. I don't think he's gonna let her. Yes, Alfreda. Yes, she don't even remember where she at. Let's go get this other skit. Let's go look at the fun stuff, y'all. The fun stuff. And how they put, I gotta go back and watch these Sade and Ron and see how they put Sade with Ron. I'm kind of feeling they vibe from the skit I saw today, but then they might be another crazy put together. Thank you so much, Auntie Cheryl. I appreciate it. Their jealousy is what's making them obsessed. They have so many other people they could aggravate. They are somewhat obsessed with them. They're borderline. I would say they're borderline, slightly about to cross the line, but it is a form of obsession. Because who got that kind? What teenager got that kind of time? Here we go. Oh, it's me. Okay. I'm not gonna look at Ron. Hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna look at Ron and try. I'm looking for myself. Well, they need to send Bethany to rehab.
So what we doing? Where we going?
Shoot, Cornell said La Factoria.
Okay, so I guess we gotta go down there somewhere. I'm gonna go to all of them. All of them, y'all. I think we can.
Well, we got to go to one first and then work our way back.
It don't matter where we go. I'm just trying to get my drink on tonight, baby.
All right, listen.
We've been out a ball. You hear me? Okay.
Listen. So Cornell recommended La Factory. That's where this girl said we should go first. We're going to check that one out, see what's going on. Then we'll leave there and come back this way. All right?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Come on. All right.
That's your sister.
Like, what else? I don't care. Yes, she did, girl. She saw what we saw. Look at them. They did all they stuff. They can dance a little bit too, Johnny, y'all. Thank you, Kish, for being a member so much. Look at them. Get it, y'all. Yeah, they all out. I love it. There you go, right now. Larry mind was gone at that point. Did y'all see how he was looking at her? They're trying to send me to rehab. Hold on, I got to go back a little bit. Let's just go back a little bit, y'all. I love to see how she's dancing. Look at his face. When a man is concentrating that hard when he dancing on you, what's up, Looney? Thank you for being a member for 4 months, honey. Larry was trying to see some. Yeah, he was trying to see some, feel some, see some, smell some, all of that. Chris Sims, he concentrate hard. Yes, Kanisha. Yes, you already know. He was trying to get that feel, and the Amy Winehouse reference is crazy. She don't need rehab. She just spoiled. Yes, it was rising to full force. Y'all crazy. Two. Yvette said he gonna have a cramp in his face when he get home. Look at that. That's like these two put their stuff out. Thank you for me, love.
Go ahead. ¿Está bien? Okay. Listen.
I want y'all to think about something. Bethany went to Chase party looking like an old lady going to a wedding. She looked like the mother of a bride. It don't matter about her being plus size. It's the way you can dress yourself up. So when you go to places like that, you might be the biggest person in the room, but it's a way you can dress yourself up that when you walk in the room, they be like, dang, she pretty. They be like, damn. They be like, damn, Big Mama. Oh, who is this BBW that came in here? Who is this queen that rolled up in here? It's a way you can dress yourself when you go to certain places where they be like, what? You got to work your assets. You got to work your assets. That's what I'm saying. Even Valentine's Day, everybody was saying the same thing. She had on a funeral dress. Yep, he just told her yeah to. But him telling her yeah has compromised him. I hope she put it on social media too. And I can see Duchess doing it to be messy because she know Bethany done said she was gonna have her daughter locked up. I can see Duchess doing it to be messy because I'd do it to be messy. That's why she can't accept no. I don't know why she had them great big old pants on in Miami. Them great big old pants on, like she was finna go out here and pick some collard greens or go fishing. My grandma wore great big old pants like that when she was finna go fishing or finna go out there and work in the yard in the garden. That's when they wear great big old pants like that.
That's how you party.
Okay,
Look at that. You still get that?
Yeah. I was winding there, winding.
Oh, you was winding something.
Man, listen. That girl almost spilled the drink over my little dress. I almost pushed you. You're not wasting money on that food. You ain't going to eat it. I am.
I saw you dancing off though.
Hey. Oh man, oh shoot, I gotta run to the wall.
You all right?
I don't know why she keeps wearing the maternity
You
clothes.
need some help.
No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
You need another drink.
No, you think?
I don't know.
I don't want what you have. That wine.
You can't have what I have.
Wine do the trigger.
Chris Hill, I say you quick. We like Beth dressed like she's 83. We like Jazzy, not Greg, big old man. Sometimes I let my grandmama come out me. But she do be wearing great big old pants. Even if she does dress better, that personality of hers is garbage. You are absolutely right. Lauren poses a really nice question, and I like this question she's asking. People keep saying he's a married man, but if his wife doesn't respect him and he can't have a peaceful connection with his ex-wife, what's the problem? Wait, and he can have a peaceful connection with his ex-wife. What's the problem? Okay, the problem is legally, he's married to Bethany. That's the problem. That's what he needs to fix. He is now tied to another person by some vows. We can make the argument, well, Shar had him first. I can make the argument, having somewhat been down this road without telling too much of my business, that in the vow, when it says what God has put together, let no man put asunder. Like my dad explained this to me, and this ain't about that scripture in the Bible. It talk about when you can divorce your husband and divorce a wife and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but there are some people that are so spiritually affixed to each other, it's not even a soul tie. They present, I don't know if they are together or not in real life, but their chemistry is so strong in these skits. They present as a couple that has a strong spiritual, meaning a strong godly connection. Like their relationship was a relationship that was blessed by the Lord God Himself. That's how they come off in these skits. Now, that just may be good acting and good presentation of chemistry. Maybe they know each other and have known each other for a while or whatever. Okay, wait, Luna said she better be glad Shaw respects her marriage. Larry would have left it in. Look, hey, Larry probably wouldn't even got up the next day. He'd have been like, I'm gonna pay for another day. Ooh. But I think that's what you're seeing, Lauren. Beth, the problem is Larry has to break that connection because he made that vow without first, even though they say they tried to work it out, Larry just jumped into another relationship when he wasn't ready. They say Larry needs to be by himself for a while. I don't think Larry needs to be by himself for a while, and I tell you why. Larry does need the divorce is gonna be a long divorce because Betsy ain't gonna let him go easy. Okay, so you can get ready. She gonna put up a fight if he does file for divorce. But the divorce process is gonna be so long. He don't need to wait no little while to move on, because it would be different if he was moving on with a new person. Like when he and Shar split up, he moved on with a new person, i.e., Bethany, without really knowing Bethany and without really having healed from Shar or having addressed stuff with Shar. He had stuff he hadn't even addressed with her to give himself some form of closure or some form of to start the healing process for himself, right? The healing process for Larry did not start until Shara came to Atlanta to be closer to Brooke. Remember when she first came to Skit, he was still angry with her. He went from being angry to her to liking her. Now they like real good friends. They're friends again now. To now being, that's her mama, Bethany. You can't just circumvent what her mama say. We her parents. Now it's like we her parents. Now he's calling Shar his family. He done told Shar his pocket always open to her. His wallet is always open to her. You see what I'm saying? That's a man that is bent on taking care of a woman. Yeah, he did give Betsy that money for Natasha, but what did she do with it? She fired Natasha because she got caught in the lie. So that $15,000 just went away. He had 15 grand to give to her. She sent it back to remember us. This is us. Let's just watch this one again, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me read this one. Miss April. Oh, Miss April. Wait a minute. Wait. Things done took a turn. Miss April said, honey, Shara not petty enough because as much drama as Bessie and about the Shara, I would have rolled him until the sun came up and then giggled every time I saw Bessie. My kind of girl, April. You my kind of girl. What did Luna say? Luna said she would have been bent in the club. Yeah, she's a special kind of crazy for sure. You've been on Skit Watson. Yeah, the old times would have got him down real easy. I'm sorry. Luna, you see what we done did to Keisha? Keisha all on our side now, girl. Oh Lord, y'all got the woman getting pregnant, trying to make a baby. Yes, from me with love. I think him and Bethany Trummer bun. I think Larry still loves Shar. However, she hurt him when she cheated. Larry will never trust her again. Unfortunately, I doubt that. I do think he will trust her again. After everything that he's seen from Bethany, he now knows that the grass is not green on the other side. He probably thought he was going to get better with her, especially since she was a little white woman. But that is not the case. He's had more trouble with her than he had with Shar, I believe. Chris Sims says, I want my virtuous woman. Shar has done the work. Wait until he becomes free and divorced. Then Shar will respect that. They'll come back with mutual respect. I think so. And again, I'm tired of us talking about she cheated and not, she ain't make no baby. Yes, she cheated back when she was younger and they were together. That's been over 10 years ago now. That's been over a decade ago. Lord have mercy. Luna said she'd have acted up so bad the baby would have came out Puerto Rican. Yes, I think he always loved Shar. Oh, Bethany gonna try to take him everything, but the V ain't gonna let him lose his stuff. The Veterans Administration not gonna let him lose his stuff. Not to her. Yeah, she dressed like she going to do yard work. I know he could have put that on Shar's in the car. Go to the room, Skit. Okay, I'm gonna go there. I'll go there next. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on y'all comments. They don't shut the conversation down. I ain't got nothing else to say. Mic dropped twice. Welcome to the bad side. Ooh, I know Larry is a mean ride. Ooh. Oh, God. I can't it out loud. You got to warn me, Looney. Wow. Oh, he definitely gonna be fine. They ain't. Bethany Daddy gonna try to encourage her to take
going on. Then we'll leave there and come back this way. All right.
Let's just get to the dance. Look how much fun they have. My grandfather, my father like to say, "Gonna sling that broad around. Gonna sling that broad around." My father-in-law was something else. Oh, y'all, let's not just talk about the text. Can you imagine the texting and the potential sexting these two gonna be doing with each other when they get back? Shar gonna play hard to get it first. Then she gonna be like, she gonna like the attention. She gonna like the attention. y'all remember that skit? Looney, I think you sent it to me today. Well, no, that wasn't that one, but it's a skit where Larry is having a cookout and he has on all white. And Shar has on, I want to say her top is white and her top is brown polka dot, I think. And he tries his best to get her to come to the cook, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna come. You know, Bessie might not like that. I'm not gonna come. And they flirt with each other a little bit about what they got on. Now look what they got on. Lonnie says, real talk, though Bessie has done enough irreparable harm that if I were Larry, she would be paying me alimony. Yup. I know if it ain't that big, it's like big thing. Now with the Labor Day skit, thank you, baby. Labor Day, you really should have your own reaction time. And she go backing it up and look at Larry. He's like, come on, put it on me then. Put it on me. And she got her head going back, shimmering and stuff. Look at this. I see y'all. Now, Duchess said something. I don't know if y'all caught it. When Duchess and Shar are arguing about the $150 ticket, Duchess let slip that she was driving, but Shar and Larry were in the back. She was driving them. They were sitting in the back. Did y'all catch that in that skit? Oh, she having a good time. She having a good time. He sure did not. He did not. I thought about that. He did not dance with her in New Orleans. She rocking her hips. Okay, let's go to the other one. Chris Sims' wife Beverly has said she would have had him curled up, sucking his thumb if he was Larry. Okay, so Isella, you heard that too. So what was Larry and Shar? Why was Larry and Shara sitting in the back seat while Duchess was driving? Why was Duchess chauffeuring them? What was going on in the back seat of that Jeep? What's going on back there? That she did. She said, you ain't paying it no way. Like, you know he gonna pay it for you. Larry wouldn't run away from nothing. Larry said he trying to hit. He won't gonna run from nothing. Here we go. Larry knocks on, not knocking on heaven's door. Hold on, somebody said so. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. I saw my name come in a comment. Chris says I caught it, but I didn't catch it, Ayana. Thank you for reminding us. Beat what's going on. That's what I'm saying. What was going on in the backseat of that Jeep? And I hate to quote R. Kelly, but is Larry gonna be singing "You Remind Me of the Jeep"?
What's up, Larry?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? What do you want?
Miss April. What we think about what, Keisha? Hold on.
Come here, Larry.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What you doing?
Just got showered, trying to get in bed.
Oh, just got showered.
I saw the Nola comment, but I didn't see the other one.
What did I tell you for?
Just see what's going on. You have a good time tonight?
I did. I had a really good time, actually.
Good. Good. Like you're having a good time. So you was moving like you used to. Still got a little rhythm to yourself.
Of course, I do.
I can tell. You ain't lost none of it, have you?
Maybe you should teach Bethany a little rhythm or something.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, so you know what I'm saying. So just stay with what you got.
Michael Boston. That trip to PR is the most sexual delightment he's had in the past year. Honey child, honey child. I'm gonna run this back because I just keep talking.
Just got showered, trying to get in bed.
Oh, just got showered.
Yes.
You didn't tell me.
What do I need to tell you for?
Just see what's going on.
Thank you, ma'am.
You have a good time tonight?
I did. I had a really good time, actually.
Good. Like you having a good time. So you was moving like you used to. Still got a little rhythm to yourself.
Of course, I do.
I can tell you ain't lost none of it, have you?
Maybe you should teach Bethany a little rhythm or something.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, so you know what I'm saying. So just stay with what you got.
What do you have?
Yes,
I still got
Looney.
my rhythm too. You saw it.
I guess.
Hey, look, I ain't lost nothing. I ain't lost a step. I know it's been a while since we did that, but hey, it's still there.
Larry, what are you on?
Oh no, just come in just to see what's going on with you. That's all. Man, it's a big bed.
Yeah.
Your bed bigger than mine.
Okay.
That bed big enough for two people. Seem like.
Look how she looking at him. She looking at him like he a whole snack. Let me run that back. I want y'all to look how she looking at him. We're not gonna pretend like this lady ain't interested in this man in this moment. He talking about Bethany. Let's just run it back.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I know what you're doing.
Just got showered, trying to get in bed.
Oh, just got showered. And you didn't tell me.
What do I need to tell you for?
Just see what's going on. You have a good time tonight?
I did. I had a really good time, actually.
Good. Like you having a good time. So you was moving like you used to. Still got a little rhythm to yourself.
Of course, I do.
I can tell you ain't lost none of it, have you?
Maybe you should teach Bethany a little rhythm or something.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, so you.
Boom. She said, maybe you should teach Bethany. He said, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's calling Bethany an old dog. It's the flower. I think the flower on the shoulder. Think that big flower on the shoulder. That part sleeve. I think that trumps. I hate I said that word. But I think that carries more weight than the floral pajamas. Might be a bit sexier than the floral pajamas.
You know what I'm saying? So just stay with what you got.
What do you have?
I still got my rhythm too. You saw it.
I guess.
Hey, look, I ain't lost nothing. I ain't lost a step. I know it's been a while since we did that, but hey, it's still there.
Larry, what are you on?
Oh no, just come in just to see what's going on with you. That's all. Man, it's a big bed.
Watch Shar's face.
Yeah.
Your bed bigger than mine.
If them ain't bedroom eyes, look how she looking at him. Y'all peeping what I'm peeping? Keisha said, Shar, you had to let Larry touch on you. I can tell. She had to. Look at her eyes. Uh-huh. That part right there. Yep, saw that too, Lady D. Larry's and he lost nothing. Yeah, Michael Boston. She trying to see what he gonna do when he get back to Atlanta. Thank you, Miss April. Them eyes said, come hither. Them come hither eyes. That's it, Panette. Say it again with your whole chest. He wants to hit because he's not getting nothing that beautiful at home. You are absolutely right.
That bed big enough for two people, seem like.
You're right.
It is.
For my right hand and my left hand to spread out like this.
You know you don't sleep like that.
Even when she said my right hand and my left hand spread out like this, that's a reference to being spread eagle. That's a flirt. That is a flirt. That is a womanly flirt. Women, ladies, am I wrong? She reared back like this and said, my right hand and my left hand spread out like this. That's a flirt. You can't tell me that ain't no flirt. She loves him and she knows that she can get him back. Now, 100%, he just got to get separated first. That's it. And she knows she's going to be secure. She knows she's going to have somebody going to take care of.
Remember, you sleep on one side of the bed. But you know it would be a good idea, though.
What?
Like you're on the other side of the bed.
No, you know better than that. Larry, we're not doing that one. We're not doing that.
We do.
You said some similar stuff last night to that man in your house, in your room.
Sleep on the side of the bed. What's wrong with that?
Because it's not appropriate.
Why is it inappropriate, though?
Because you're married.
I'm in Puerto Rico, though.
Larry said he in Puerto Rico. He ain't married while he in Puerto Rico.
I ain't married right now. I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm married back in Georgia. I've been in Puerto Rico.
You married everywhere as long as you got that ring on your finger.
There you go, Shar.
So you just had to go there, didn't you? Well, don't worry about the ring. I'm talking about you right now. Us.
It's not us. What are you talking about?
Wasn't it us out there dancing on the dance floor?
Yeah,
Like we used to?
We was having a good time.
Exactly.
We both been, drinking. I had a little wine and you done maybe had a little too many shots. I don't know. Like,
Nah, I ain't never had too many shots. I know just what I'm doing.
Miss Yolanda said, she's saying we're not doing that one. That tells her they did something. Yes, they did something in the back of that Jeep. She let him feel it, sniff it, or something. Touch it, something. And whatever she did was inappropriate. That's it. Yep. Gonna get you in some good trouble. I don't want to see the new skit with the twins.
It's been a while since I seen that tattoo there. See,
why you being worried?
I'm not being worried. I was just wondering, what it looked like if I had my name across it right there. Larry, in big letters. Big capital letters, too.
No, maybe you should tell Bethany and put it on her forehead so you can see it.
See, why you keep bringing Bethany up? I'm talking about you, and I ain't nothing to do with Bethany right now.
See, why you keep bringing
Larry,
Bethany up? See, why you keep bringing Bethany up? I'm talking about you right now. Why you bringing Bethany up? He don't hear about no Bethany. He on vacation from her.
Go to bed. I'm trying to get in bed myself. You need to go.
You don't want me to?
I don't.
Sure. It's a little chilly tonight. I mean, I could.
Go to bed, Lauren. Go.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little cold in here. You feel that chill?
I got plenty of cover.
Why would you need a cover if you got this?
That's it, Carol Smith. You know your assets and good foundation.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye.
Shauna. All right, now you have a good night.
Go get in the shower.
I ain't dirty yet.
Go get in the shower. I ain't dirty yet. Meaning, you gonna get me dirty one day, and I'm gonna get in the shower then. We're gonna get each other dirty, and we're gonna get in the shower then. J Dub said we would have got in the bed together. He don't ever flirt with Bethany like this because they don't have that kind of chemistry. We've been saying that. Yes, Looney. We've been telling Keisha that she didn't want to accept it. Okay, I want to take y'all to something else I peeped. Take you to something else I peeped. We're gonna go to the skit with the bill. The $150 parking ticket. We ain't gonna watch the whole skit, but I'm gonna take y'all to something.
Why you let Larry put that in there? Girl, I got this bag. It's little.
I'm gonna take y'all to the end of this when they go back in the house. I want y'all to peep this.
No, you're doing the most because you want her. What you talking about? You're not even finna pay
I'm with
for
you
the
now.
ticket.
Going
And
to
you're not even
y'all
finna
gotta
afford
hear me.
it.
If I get on this train and shit
It's
gonna go down, y'all
$150.
can hear me
Yes,
loud.
work.
We good. We good.
Okay, look. Yesterday, truck, come out. It's like that phone. They ain't worth
They just yelling. Okay, check this out.
Why are you doing?
Taking a picture of this discount code,
Why?
just in case you want to come back.
Taking a picture of this discount code just in case we wanna come back. Let me run that back one more time. He didn't say I. He said we.
Taking a picture of this discount code,
Why?
just in case you want to come back.
Pernell done said about 8 times.
Pernell, really?
Yeah.
I'd rather have it myself, so I ain't got to call him to get it. Now it's on my phone, so we want to come back. I got it.
If you say so.
Yeah.
He said, just in case we want to come back. Them days it's over. He did. He said it twice too. When we want to come back, that's it. In other words, Destiny called a second honeymoon. Yes, she did. And he ain't mean Bethany. That's their spot now. So that little Cleveland in Miami, Bethany can have that because Larry got him a new spot down in Miami. I mean, down in Puerto Rico. Hmm. How long you went to
They know where Destiny Dishes went.
Oh, they went to the gift shop.
I think I'm gonna go. I have to use the restroom anyway, so I'm gonna go down there with them. I'll be back.
All right. Hey, don't be gone too long. We're going to board soon.
So, Larry, you gonna tell Bethany
So, what
about
exactly?
this trip?
So, Larry, you gonna tell Bethany? Play which one, Keisha?
I think I'm gonna go. I have to use the restroom anyway, so I'm gonna go down there with them. I'll be back.
All right. Hey, don't be gone too
Yes,
long.
you
We're
do,
going to board
Christina.
soon.
It's a gift of ours.
So, Larry, you gonna tell Bethany
Cleveland is paid out.
What
about
exactly?
this trip?
I really don't even know.
Which mean you don't know?
He said he don't know. He ain't thought about it.
I haven't thought about it yet.
Away.
That right there has not crossed my mind. I mean, honestly, I'll be like this. If she don't ask, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's how I feel about it right now. It might change later. But then again, right now the way I feel, I don't feel like telling her nothing.
I mean, how would she even find out? So, of course, she's not gonna ask. She's gonna ask you, "How was Miami?" So you gonna lie and say, "Oh, we had a great time in Miami."
Probably. I probably would do just that. And keep it going.
What happens when she find out?
Then I cross that bridge when I get to it.
Oh God, okay.
No, listen. You know, I mean, I know she called Brooke asking questions and everything, and Brooke just, pretty much brushed her off. She called me a few times. I ain't answered the phone, so I know she's wondering what's going on.
Okay,
I'm gonna let her wonder.
That's a lot to deal with. But I don't have those problems.
It ain't a lot to deal with. I mean, like I said, at this point right now, Charles.
The new skit I see is them girls in the HOA. I was just looking at them girls just for the sake of what you call it, but I don't see a new Bethany skit. Larry skit. That new skit is them girls. I don't see a what you call it skit. Who is the new skit of? Because I'm not looking at them girls. I just looked at them girls talk about obsession. I don't care about them twins.
I don't feel like I want to tell her nothing, but I might have a change of mind later on, and she asked. I might just say, "Yeah, we went to Puerto Rico."
He's so comfortable with Shar, and they can talk about anything. That's important for men.
What's your next question?
I mean, it is your wife.
But she's not my controller. Now, why are we in Puerto Rico? Why are we in Puerto Rico? Because of what she did. We came here to get away from all the madness.
Yeah.
So,
because, like I told you, I wasn't gonna come, especially if I was going to Miami, because I knew she would have popped up there.
Exactly.
They knew she was gonna pop out. They are in agreement. She was going to pop up there. They knew it. They expected it. And what did she do? She popped up in Miami. Yeah, they're gonna help with the crash out. That's it.
My point exactly. And I didn't want her popping up like she normally does and ruin our trip. So we in Puerto Rico.
And we had a really good time there.
Oh, we had a ball.
We did. No drama. I mean, minus, Duchess getting us this ticket.
I know, right?
You covering that, right?
Huh?
You covering that, right?
I mean, I ain't got no choice. Do I?
I know, because she ain't got no money.
Duchess ain't got no money.
And I ain't got no money. Girl, first of all, I work, and I guess she worked too. But however, you parked there. You paying for it.
All right. Well, look, I just want to finish this trip on a good note, get back home, and I deal with that when the situation arises. But
yeah, I feel
I'm
you.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
You cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's more to their backstory and all the cheating and stuff. This could be so juicy and so meaty if they just invest energy into them, as well as them trying to get Larry divorced from Bethany. Then this whole thing with Shar and Larry is talking about old time. That the door is open now for them to talk about the old stuff. For them to really talk about it. Since Larry never told Shar, it is a good time for him to have that conversation with her. It's sad, but she bought it on herself, Kim Kane.
You laughing? I'm serious.
So you laughing, but I'm serious. He ain't talking about telling Bethany nothing. I hope she see it too. I hope she see it. I want her to see it. Because it wouldn't surprise me if Duchess and Pernell get together in their mind and say, we got to get these two back together. We got to get rid of Bethany. Because Bethany is unhealthy for him. Now, here's the skit that pissed me off. Well, I'm not going to go there. I don't like no, it's a part that pissed me off and it's a part that I really like. So we're going to watch this one.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Where's Duchess and Destiny?
She's trying to scrape up some change for a souvenir, a little hoodie.
She trying to do what?
Scrape up some change for a hoodie.
She need to be scraping up and trying to pay that ticket. That's what she needs to be doing.
They need to get their bus here before they mess around and get left.
That's what I said too.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Destiny's trying to spend as much time she can with her mama for, so.
I understand that. But she ain't got no money. She can't be spending her time in no gift shop.
Chris Sims says, and don't drop the ball, Chase. This is a good time to give us a complete story and keep us intrigued. Yep, don't drop the ball. This is a good time. Keisha says, with Larry paying, thank you for the super sticker. With Larry paying this ticket, will Bethany know? Not if he pays out of his personal account. The only way she'll know is if she goes through his bills and stuff when they come in. And it wouldn't surprise me if she did something like that. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Lorna says, I hope she sees it first before they find out she went to Miami, so he has the upper hand. Yeah. Yeah, I want him to have the upper hand.
Okay.
But this
Guys,
I
I
want to
was
have the upper
thinking, I
hand
was
in
in the
all
bathroom. I'm like, you know, I feel like we had an amazing time here. Like, this is like the top second trip of like my life.
Okay, good.
Let me have fun.
Good.
Sure.
And I just feel like I didn't get in trouble at all. Like at all since we've been down here. Like I've been so good. I've been on my P's and Q's.
What are you trying to get at, Brooke?
I don't know. I think since I've already had my phone, that y'all should just let me keep it because like I haven't gotten in trouble.
I knew you wanted something. When you came and set your little narrow butt down and said, "So guys, I know something was following."
Because I wanted to talk to y'all. I was just trying to tell you like my like insight on the whole situation.
But how can you get in trouble on vacation? I mean, you can.
I know, but I think since I was like so good,
I hope
I should get like
so,
an early release type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no choice but to be good in Puerto Rico. I mean, what can you do?
Right. Ain't no little boy here that I know that you won't. So you too stuck on Isaiah.
That little boy ain't here.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that still don't take away from me just like being like a good person while I was here.
Look, why would you be a bad person? You're on. Even though
I
this is
guess what I'm
Destiny's
trying to
birthday,
say
you're on
is-
vacation.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, can I get my phone back?
So, but you want to be rewarded for being a good person by getting your phone back.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask us again. Let me think about it. Ask us again. Can you get your phone back?
They sure
have my
can,
phone back?
and it would be
Hell no.
it would be the girls who remember Parent Trap, the movie. The girls can expedite the end of Bethany. Yes, they can. And it would be cool if they did a Parent Trap type of thing with Destiny and Brooke, trying to get these two back together. That would be cool.
Hell no. That's two against one.
You could have just said no.
I want to make it. I want to make
I
it
mean, I
elaborate.
feel like I should have my phone back because people out here buying me birth control. Like, what am I in trouble for?
No, you did not. Really, Brooke?
Yeah.
First of all, we didn't buy you anything. Okay, let's get
But
that
it's his
straight.
wife.
No. First of all, that's my wife, but we are your parents. We didn't buy nothing. She bought it.
He said, "We are your parents. She is my wife, but we are your parents. We didn't buy you nothing." Well, I ain't worried about her. Inner Bethany ain't peeking out right now. She right about this phone. They need to take her off punishment. She been on punishment too long for a minor infraction, if you ask me.
Without our consent.
Exactly. And I already done had a big fuss with her, so I did my job.
So that means because you came over trying to be slick,
I don't think
we
that's
back to Georgia.
I think that's what any kid would do.
Put that phone right there.
And
Right here.
Yeah.
and she does need to throw up in their face the fact that Bethany tried to buy her some birth control pill, and the fact that she was called a hoe. She does need to do that. I don't think that's an inner Bethany coming out. I think that's what she should be doing. Bethany is not her parent. And for the stuff that she done dealt with Bethany alone, and for the secrets they done had this girl keep that she shouldn't have had to keep, she should be off punishment. Period.
Just because we in Puerto Rico don't mean you still ain't on punishment. You still on punishment. It's just right now we gave you a little reprieve. So you still got a little while to enjoy Puerto Rico on that phone. Enjoy it. TikTok, text, whatever you gonna do. But coming back in Georgia, yeah, that's mine. That's all mine.
And you ain't having it in my house.
Okay, hear me out. I think Larry is gonna take the phone from her, so it's in his hand, and so Bethany can physically see him give her phone back. So Bethany knows you don't take her phone from her. If you got an issue with her, you come to me. I think he's gonna use this phone as a power play against Bethany. That's why he's letting her keep it. Once we get back to Georgia, I think he's gonna keep it long enough for them to get back home, and then he gonna get her phone back, but he gonna do it in front of Bethany to draw a line in the sand. Don't F with my daughter. They should fan the flames. They should have him worried. Okay, how many times have any of us got done some stuff and didn't get caught? I did plenty of stuff and didn't get caught when I was a teenager. So I'm supposed to be punished for when I didn't get caught. They weren't smart enough to catch me. That they thought they weren't smart enough to catch me. And I'm not gonna snitch on my own self. That would be dumb. And with everything this girl done went through, I don't care nothing about the other stuff she did. I don't care about what she did back during the summer. I don't care nothing about that. She didn't get caught for it. They didn't see her do it. They don't know he was there. Yep, it's gonna be fighting together. Larry, you didn't tell me where you were, Larry. Larry. That's it. She didn't get caught. Did you see me do it? Because somebody said I did something, but did you see me do it? If you ain't see me do it, you can't hold against me. And my parents still don't know all my dirt. They know some, but my mama don't put in that past, didn't never put in that past me either. Thank you. The punishment is not fitting the crime. She being punished for what Bethany did. I would text Bethany, since I ain't get my phone back. I would text Bethany and be like, "Oh, we was in Puerto Rico. My mom and dad went on a date. Oh, I would dress it up. Since you're gonna play with me like this." She should not still be in trouble. She got caught a whole by this woman. She should not be in trouble. This woman went against her parents about birth control, but she should not be in trouble. This girl did a whole thing of boot camp. She should not still be in trouble. The punishment does not fit the crime. I ain't finna argue back and forth with you either, Keisha. We just gonna have to agree to disagree on that because the punishment does not fit the crime. This girl's still on punishment about something for 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. Come on now. Don't make sense. Because of some they don't know. So she should be on punishment for something they don't know that she did. They didn't catch her do it. Now, knucklehead Isaiah say, "Oh yeah, she snuck me in the house." He tell on himself, which I don't see him snitching on himself. Wait. She should still be on punishment? Come on. This girl been grounded for 3 weeks. And the whole time she been grounded, she been taking a verbal abuse from a racist. No, she don't need to be still on no punishment. I could see them keeping it because it's set up for her to snitch. I would just, Puerto Rico was so much fun. You know, you keeping my phone. If I'm gonna be in trouble, this is my whole thought. If I'm gonna be in trouble, I'm gonna be all the way in trouble. If you're gonna keep me on punishment for a minor infraction, because that really was a minor infraction. It was not an infraction that keeps somebody on punishment and grounded for this long. He punished her for trying to play him and her mama against each other. He got his get back for that. But you're gonna keep me on punishment for this? Okay. Then if I'm gonna be on punishment, I'm gonna give you something to have me on punishment for. And you can get your little raggedy phone. She should turn her location on. I would turn it on, wait about and leave it on the whole time on the flight. Then I would turn it off when I get back to the States. Get back like stateside. Mm-hmm. That's it. I would post on my social media. He said she could TikTok. I would be TikToking it up. Thank you, Lady D. Her phone has been taken for over a month for just letting him in the house. Dang, if she did something with Isaiah, they would have given her like exactly. I mean, look, you gonna have somebody on punishment over a month? How long you think she ought to be a punishment? 6 months? And then she went through a boot camp too. That's it, Deshaun Howard. Wait until Brooke goes off to college. That's when the cutoff getting ready to happen. So Larry, you either give her a phone back. Brooke is gonna tell everything that happened in Puerto Rico. And where her car? Where her car at? She still ain't got the car for keeping the secret about him co-signing on that rental property for him. For her mama. Thank you, Minister Yolanda. Like, so she's supposed to stay on punishment and then have to deal with the mental health issues of this woman talking about her like she did to her face. And her daddy doing nothing about it. Thank you, Yvette. We all did some stuff. Well, Keisha, most girls got a mouth. What girl, what little girl, from the time she started talking up until the time she died, what female do you know don't have a mouth on them? And yes, she should clap back at Bethany. I get that, and I'm not upset with Keisha, but I am upset with the idea because a lot of people have this notion that Brooke, there are times when people say Brooke acts like Bethany, but Brooke is not actually acting like Bethany. She's acting like a teenager. Maybe the issue is that Bethany acts like a child. Bethany acts like a teenager. Now, when she start, like the comments she made outside of churches, they showing they black outside. They letting they black out outside, or however Brooke worded it. That was a Bethany thing. But the stuff she said to her mama and dad when she caught them hugging, that was just playful teen. I'm teasing my parents. That wasn't a Bethany thing. The going to Chicago and looking up and down, like that was a Bethany thing. There's a difference. And I think everything that she does now is being applied to her being like Bethany. And I don't think that's fair. I just don't. Thank you, Michael Boston. Larry put Brooke on extended punishment because Bethany wants it. And Bethany wanted to have the control to end her punishment. I think her punishment may actually be over. Thank you, J Dub. Then divorce Bethany and punish her behind for life because she need to be punished for life. There are no consequences with Bethany and what she said and what she did to Brooke. This little not telling her where they gone, that's just because Whatchcott didn't want her there. But where is the real consequence for Bethany for what she did and how she hurt this girl? That's it. The problem is Bethany. Fine. I mean, there's certain things you won't deal with. Okay, great. But let's be fair. Or when we start calling her some of the stuff she doing is Bethany, it's not Bethany. And I'm sorry. So you're gonna put a child on punishment for a month, and she done had other punishments to go along with that? How much punishments do they need? And how much stuff has grown people did that they should be being punished for and they not being punished for? That's it. If I'm gonna be punished, I'm gonna make it count. So I feel like this, she's still being punished. Make it count, bro. Let the cats out the bag. Miss April said, if I tell you what, if going to Southern, they haven't already exposed her to alcohol and having freedom, she's going to be one of them on campus. Ayana, speak truth. I love your opinions. That's why I stay on the chat, because they're so different opinions. And I love the different opinions. But I don't think because I would let her out, that would make me a soft parent, or any parent that's a soft parent. It's like I don't think it makes Keisha a bad parent to do that, to keep them on punishment. But I think we can debate what punishments are suitable and which ones aren't in our own personal opinions. Lonnie says, I would have knocked Brooke and Isaiah between the washer and the dryer for being in my house off the rip. Wouldn't have been no need for no punishment after. Exactly. All them extra conversations, meeting with his mama, which they should have met with his mama, but all them extra conversations, some of those conversations that were triggered by Bethany, that girl got tired of hearing that she had not done anything. She got tired of that. That's mentally frustrating. This girl already said she depressed because she live in the house with Bethany. And everybody might go live with your mama. Go live. She can't just up and go live with her mama. They already said her daddy got custody. So she can't just up and go live with her mama. Thank you, Chris Sims. So when she punishes the adults in her life that did not look out for her or that hurt her by labeling her things with like racial stereotypes and by calling her out her name, when she punishes them with distance, because there's a whole movement now. And the movement is called when you go, I forget what it is, but it's pretty much you cut off a family member. And there are kids now that are cutting their parents smooth off and not talking to them at all. If you're gonna keep Brooke on punishment, make the match it with Bethany. Bethany needs to be put out the darn house. She should have been put out the house when she called that girl a hoe. She definitely should have been put out the house when she went and bought that girl them birth control pills over the counter. She was out of line and she overstepped. And now here she is, still on punishment. They had a right there together, Jada Everett. I agree with you. They had a right there together, and they could have had a conversation with them, but they didn't. They chose not to. Well, it wasn't Shar and Larry. It was Bethany and Larry. Notice Brooke had said she been calling me out my name and calling me a hoe and putting pregnancy on me since I was a little kid. I went to college and showed out a little. I agree with that, Miss April. My oldest went to college and showed out a little. The rest of them got introduced to everything before they went, minus the baby. Can't have them two shelter. That's it. They were right there, had her right there. They could have had a conversation with her. Duchess could have had a conversation with Destiny. They could have had conversations with them and had conversations in love. Deshaun said this, Larry, for months and years, you allowed your racist wife to run roughshod. You allowed your wife to run roughshod and act a fool, and now she came in between you and your daughter relationship, and she tore your family apart. Larry, man up. Exactly. And the fact that this girl's still on punishment after everything Bethany did, and she got to go back home with her. Yvette, I ain't never understood that. Why do when people grow up, they forget how it was? You know, either when people grow up or when people get saved. People get saved, they like they've been saved their whole life, and they have not. They're like they so saved and they completely redeemed all their stuff. They threw drinking, they threw smoking, they threw backbiting, they threw homongering. Some things is easy for you to cut off. Some things is a process. Redemption is a process. You don't just stop habits like that. Habits just don't quit. That's a lot of people tell and have people struggling with their spirituality for years until they just say, I can't do it, and they give up. They could have talked to him at breakfast. Notice Brooke and Destiny could have snuck out while the grown folks was out partying. They could have snuck out. Did they though? I don't think she's gonna go to college and be booked. Why? But I do think she's gonna go to college. She's not gonna talk to her folks. If her dad is still with Bethany, she ain't messing with him. Now we got these skits. D finally meeting Trini. Yay, he got a baby. That's what I'm more concerned about with her is her life skills. Is she gonna have the life skills she needs to handle college? They won't even let this girl get a job, and she wants one. You hear a lot of things from your older, the rest of them got the full experience. That's what I'm saying. See, I think that's Nandra. I think that's it more than anything else. This is somebody that probably, because Brooke has a moral compass. She has a moral compass. And so there's certain things she's not going to do. As long as she has that good foundation and that moral compass, she going to be fine. She going to try some stuff. Everybody tries stuff when they get away from their parents. But I think her moral compass is going to outweigh the situation and things that she engages in. But that same moral compass is going to put her in position to see things and experience things as she moves off fully into adulthood. That's going to make her say, you know what, I didn't like this, so now I'm putting up a boundary. You cannot make me be around this person. Just like with Jaden. Clearly there was a boundary put up where Jaden said, I'm no longer going to be around Bethany. That would be so cool if they did like a novel based off of Brooke's life. That would be cool. All I gotta do is let AI write it. All right, y'all. It's 6:12. They did not drop another skit. I thought he was gonna drop another skit on us. I'm gonna hop off so I can go and find something to cook or eat. Because it's been a day. It's been fun playing with y'all on the front porch and all the Puerto Rico shenanigans, but they're gonna be back to normal tomorrow. We may or may not have a whole lot of skits. Well, we're gonna have some skits because we're gonna have to have that skit where Bethany sees Larry when he come home, or Larry see Bethany when she come home and asks where she was at. Christian says Larry wanted Brooke. Bethany wanted Larry and Brooke, depending on her as their savior. That's what is eating at her. Larry and Shard now need to make up a lot of time. Yep. Yes, it's a good chat. I enjoyed it. He saw me walk past. He walked past me, but I'm live. He ain't gonna mess with me when I'm live. But I hear him in there scraping pots, so that let me know I need to get up and go on in the kitchen. Go see him. So we likely will not have a live tonight unless we get some juice. If they drop something where there's an argument and there's a confrontation about Puerto Rico or Bethany going to Miami or something like that, then I definitely will pop back on here and do a live. They do it before 9 o'clock. About 9:30, I shut everything down here. You need a skit where my husband reacts. My husband don't like being in front of people. He don't like being in the front. He be cool in the background. I be trying to get him to. Thank you so much, Miss Indies. I appreciate you loving the channel and the chat. I've enjoyed this too, Kanisha. I've enjoyed everybody. Enjoyed you too, Miss Izella. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. And if there's should another skit drop, you might see me again. If you don't, thank you, Chris Sims. Peace and hair grease. Good evening, hair grease. So we're gonna call it good evening. Bye, y'all.